I don't want to hear anything about me being early. It was an accident. It all starts when him and I try to get dressed faster than the other one. I've got Cricket's video for Fat Grammy. I need to get to mine. See, now it's like, this is impossible, I swear to God. If I had a brain. Oh, now I'm all the way out again. There I am. Nobody's here yet. Nobody loves me. Except for Nebulous, because he always leaves me emojis. Oh, there you guys are. Okay. And that's what I was listening to in the car when I got out, was Bowie's This Is Not America, where Papa Cat said it sounded like Brian Ferry, and I said no it didn't. Or he said, I take that back, he said a lot of people sound like Bowie, and I said no they don't. So, oh, he's calling them freaks already. There's something with the gold thing on it, I don't know. Thank you, Cricket. Papa Cat should always let the queen go first. Oh. So, of course, my lovely Cricket made my video, and who have I showed? Nobody! Oh, wow. It's totally dark in there. What the heck is going on? So they can't afford PG&E, huh? Maybe he's not going to be Baby Boo-Foo. Hi, Dee. I know. Don't think it'll happen forever. I actually thought I was going to be late because Her Highness, the supermodel, Papa Cat's thumbnail, convinced me to brush her, and she was putting up with it. So I totally brushed her in spots that she doesn't let me, which is like her hip, her back hip for some reason. And I got her tail. I never get to brush her tail the way I did today. So, and I'm thinking, great, I'm trying to make it to the bathroom. But no, you want me to brush you first. Yes, I am a shy star. I was completely over.
Car's here.
Oh, his car is here. Overwhelmed and flabbergasted. I know. I'll send it to my brother and make him watch it. Oh, and today's my dear passed on beast of a mother's birthday. So we used to be able to hear it. Once we were old enough, we had to separate the presents if we liked it or not. So until our first jobs, I think, we had to celebrate her birthday different from Christmas. So, and she always wanted a birthday cake, of course. So, hi, Dee. I said that already, didn't I? So, yes, and I actually had forgotten. Papa Cat's the one who reminded me that today was the Beast's birthday. And yes, I called her that when she was alive. It's actually how I used to talk about her. I hardly ever said Mom. I always said Beast. So.
Well, it's their fault. Their mother's involved.
Those are private texts and none of anybody's business, Mr. Man.
That was, inspiration.
You want to get me an umbrella?
For
The rain that's showing up on my glasses?
oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter. The little one's fine. You just have to open it for me. Just giving him crap. You know that. Okay, hi, Dee. They said I could say hi again. So no, it just started sprinkling, and I'm in. Maybe it was my mom that made me start thinking of mothers-in-laws. We were talking to them on text because Cricket is not going to be here today because she's a little stressed out. And then I always said that my mother-in-law only loved me from 3,000 miles away. I swear to God, I swear. I'd get birthday cards, Christmas cards, birthday presents, I think of you presents, everything like that when I wasn't near her. When I'm in the same room with her, I'm invisible. It's the weirdest thing. So that's why it's like, no, they're best kept at, arm's length. What the hell, Liahona? Who, Papa Cats? I'm not in front of a computer today, bozo. I didn't mean to call you bozo. Even though I go through times, I want to put a portable, desk and a bar stool so I could sit out here and play on my computer at the same time. My travel laptop actually has a bike lock on it, so I can wrap it around a table leg and not have to worry about anybody stealing it. Because, people do that. Little thugs come by and just swipe your computer. So, and it works. It's really weird. I've used it before. I've used it a few times. Thank you. Now I have my gray little one, and now I can see everything a little bit better. Mine lives about a mile away, but there's a lot of woods between us. So yeah, you can yell at her and she can't hear you. Liahona is a magical navigation device in Mormonism. Oh, wow. See, just because I got in to see the Mormon Visitor Center and to see the part of the Trinity's hands put back on where her and her friends took them off. That's why she was banned. Don't know anything about the... Oh! Go clean that up. He just got slimed by a bird.
How bad?
It's not bad. Oh, it's in your hair? No, barely.
It's on my coat. And
Barely.
It's on my hand.
It's barely in
Yeah.
It's barely.
Yeah.
It's like the tail end, thank God.
Where is it?
It's just a seagull being a butthead.
Damn parrots. Now I hate them.
Now he hates the parrots. That's not a parrot. I didn't hear one. I didn't see the thumbnail, so I thought you were using a surfing term for some reason. Mormon surfing. Yeah, so that's the weird thing. I've never learned anything about Mormonism except that if you desecrate one of the trifecta, you get banned for life. Now it's stopped raining. Oh, great. This is what it's going to be like. We were supposed to have our big old atmospheric river, and we are not. Now it's gone back to where it's going to be normal. But I think Carrie Ann's going to have hell on earth because it looked like it was going up that way. Because, of course, nowadays, weather reports have to look like something out of Tron. I just dated myself, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Where the one I was watching, local chick in 4-inch stiletto heels, at least her dress went below her knees. She's standing on the world. And then she's standing on some area of Oregon to Mormon world, Utah to here, and she's showing, then they zoom into sort of closer to here, and then they show the atmospheric river, and I'm like, and of course it's satellite, it's satellite, it's terrain and not roads, so I'm like, what part of the world are we in? I'm gonna write that. Okay, I got to think of Mormon. Liahona on my board. That's actually works in Mormon theology. Oh my God, you must be ex-Mormon, Adam. You sound a little bit more fluid with Mormonism. I grew up with a lot of them. There's a big fancy Mormon temple in Oakland, so which went against everything I've ever known about Mormonism. Or when I went to Utah, it was all normal and, straight looking and stuff like that. And it was like, our Mormon temple looks like Hollywood compared to their big temple. So, hi, I am Rob. I am just babbling about Mormonism today. And one of the boys this morning, I can't remember. Oh no, it must have been Adam Oka. He's always pointing out that religion actually, or Plan 9 still actually takes effect at some things, even though President Musk seems to be more interested in economics and finance. Did you clean it? Did you get it off?
I think so.
Let me see. I told you had a bit in your hair.
Is it still there?
No.
Okay.
Oh, a little tiny. You'll have to fix it when you get home. It's like on a hair. So, and it's not raining again.
Okay. Figures.
So, hi Dove. Hello Brain Fog, Moth Chat. I've run over to Lowe's, but wanted to stop and say hello, give a thumbs up. Happy to go to Lowe's. What did you break already? It's not even Christmas week yet. No, it is. Weeks start on Sunday, don't they? My world, they start on Mondays. So, you know, and that's a tech thing. You just have to pick a day when the week starts, because there's no such thing as like weekends and holidays. And I haven't heard from my brother. I wonder if he's working on Christmas. I didn't figure anymore. I think he's too old to, but so, because he hasn't texted me to say, to ask if my dad's going to be there.
He doesn't know?
No, he knows. I told him on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
No, he knows, but no, I'm going to torture him later with telling him that it's my mother's birthday. So, that should be fun for the family. This is when I do laugh like a crazed maniac. And there's so many people looking at me today. Oh my God. We're still texting amongst ourselves. So, because, you know, you mentioned a mother-in-law. Oh yeah, mother-in-laws. Papa Cat. I swear to God, the wives are going to have to take over because the brothers are doing a rotten job. So, it's going to be funny. At least me and her get along when we have to do something together. Otherwise, the sister-in-law and I are complete and utter opposites. She probably thinks I'm a heathen. So, Dove, can you pick me up a search? Hi, Sean. Mormon is a Scientology prequel. Do you know, until I knew about was it John Smith, Joseph, whatever, the guy in the mushroom world, I'm always going to say it was mushrooms. You know, in the forest with the gold book and hiding it and all that. I didn't know that at all. So I was 32 when I learned that. How long has when did we return her VW? 2005?
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't know until I was about 37 about that part, because she just laughed when I saw it and went, "You're kidding." So, it was really weird. Thinking of the trifecta alone was a little strange, because how could you be the same person rolled up in one? Yeah. And then putting up with all the cult things, and then finding out that Mormonism, is really out there and people really believe it. That Xenu here is so easy. It's like, oh God, Xenu is nothing compared to like the quote unquote real religions. So they changed the story as golden plates. Now it's a peepstone. Hi, Melody Hedrick, Portland supporter. Hello. If you're around her long enough, you'll have a shortened name. It is not a peepstone. Don't tell me. Because I saw, when you go into the Mormon museum, this is why I always said it was for Mormon people, because it had this whole like big diorama or 3D thing of him in the forest with the gold book on the side. And that's when I said, so he was doing mushrooms. And I think I made her laugh out loud, and it scared the ones who were not following us. Sorry, I changed my name. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've only done it once, and even then I'm like, okay. Oh, that's what's missing too. Someone made me a Club Brain Fog little moniker on the side. And he was doing poverty. Are we still talking about what's his name? Oh, so no, yeah, we went through a bunch of fonts because Papa Cat got into it yesterday when I did it. So now there are 2 cameras in the craft room. One points where he would be sitting, or that supermodel might be sitting, and if you're not there. So one points to the chair and one points to me. So he's getting excited about this. That, and we actually were thinking, who makes the little bitty things, the in the chats? What are those? The emoticons. Oh, this is interesting. Someone in a Chanel suit that's too short for her with her kid. La la la. Nice try. And you can see her. Nope. See, they can't even do a good setup. That didn't work now, did it? I hope Xenu saw that. You know, Xenu, the guy who's gonna like take over the world. The kids should hear this one. You know, there's a superhero they have called Xenu, and he's the one who brought everybody here. You know, and then like he did it like 75 million years ago, and you're not supposed to know this. Xenu, 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 Xenu.
I've actually never walked.
I'm actually curious.
Oh, you guys have never been in? They believe in some guy named Xenu who brought people over here 75 million years ago, dropped them in volcanoes, and then put hydrogen bombs in the volcanoes. No lie. You can look that one up.
I know it's.
Woohoo! Yeah.
I'm just checking it out though.
Yeah, right. So they're either.
I know. I'm going in anyway.
So they were either plants because the first two people just walked completely by, or they had their friends, or they were proselytizing and brought them back with them. So is that a pumpkin? It's big for a pumpkin.
Yeah, that's a pumpkin.
I think that's a Joe Cocker. They have Cocker Spaniels have epilepsy, and the way Joe Cocker sang. So in the 80s, a friend of ours had a blonde Cocker Spaniel, and so we started calling them Joe Cocker Spaniels. Anyway. So, hi Kay, you're here. Oh, Innocent Shenanigans is Sean. Or I'm sorry, Sybil. That's the name that you have now, is Sybil.
That's yet another one?
Yep.
You're kidding.
Uh-oh, I'm buffering. Okay, now I'm not. So yeah, it looks like they're having a company party. What?
No buffering on my end.
Oh, well, it was on here. Maybe it was my phone then. Am I leaning against Pooh? Hanging out at the light post. So, yeah, the last two people could have been someone brought over. What? Sorry, dead air.
Yeah, turtleneck guy just came out. Okay.
I think they tried to proselytize him because he's gone back across the street to his friends to tell them what's going on, and I could sort of read her lips and hear her, and she's like, yeah, it's something, 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 and they're laughing. So I have a feeling that the guy in the Merry Christmas jacket picked them up and brought them here, more or less. I would love to go over there, but it's Christmas, so I'm not going to bug anybody. Wait till after New Year's, and then I'll be a little, beast from hell. But yeah, they're talking about... Scary, isn't it?
It's trippy as hell, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I know!
Wow, he only stayed in for a few minutes.
I think they got them to follow them.
Yeah.
So the guy in the plaid jacket was proselytizing.
He's with them. Okay.
Yeah, no, the kid is. Or, well, not kid. He's probably in college. Whip it good. Puppy time. Okay, we saw a whippet. So they're up to something. Oops, more kids. So that's going to be the goal today, is kids. Very weird. They're plants. They're plants. They want me to say something to them because all four of them went straight past that desk. So no, I don't play that game. Whatever. What am I reading? So half and half. They're all together now. Oh, they're all together now. So I bet you the ones that came out last brought the other ones here because they thought it'd be cool. And then the ones that are here or weren't here before are going, hell no. I would say probably traveled nieces and nephews going, I want to see San Francisco. The stories I could make up for this. Let's see. Okay, I'm going back. You got tired of being called Portland? Let's see. Okay, let's go back to where KA says hi. I know I was early. I'm sorry. But that's because me and Papa Cat were playing who could get dressed faster. And he's probably just realizing it now that I said that. Let's see. You're a Portland SP supporter. Okay, you got tired of being called Portland. Sort of don't blame you. Did someone request a civil like? Oh, is that more civil? Okay, I said Sybil, not civil. Portland SPs are the best. Well, they don't suck. Watching and modding on one's phone is more obnoxious than a tablet. Yes. Dev OT. My phone is my only option since I don't have a computer. Why don't you have a computer, Cricket? You do all this on your phone? You are joking, right? Hey, Melody. I don't everything on my phone? If you retract a message, I can still read it. I'm not going to. Civil bot. Let's see. You spell checked again. I can't type fast either, so it doesn't really make a difference. That you do it all on your phone?
That's amazing.
You are so... Yeah, anyway. No, not Who can get just fast? Probably a game show in Japan.
Say Antics girl.
Hi, Antics. No, I made your video on my phone. Wow.
My office. Oh, do you? Yeah.
Antics uses their phone or tablet. Why, are they weird?
We just got called weird by No Face?
I know. Papa Get said it. You guys just got called weird by No Face? Oh. So, now I'm having an anxiety attack. Now I'm going to faint.
Lean against the wall.
I am leaning against the pole. No, probably because the ones across the street I can't figure out and I need to get over it. Which is causing me anxiety because I can't be controlled my whole situation. Something like that. Anyway. I just have to sit here and stare at them. Oh, and the one I thought was a Chanel suit was probably somebody from first year of college in a cheap Chanel suit. And if Chanel is making suits like that, oh my freaking God, never go to Chanel again.
I'm guessing it's not a church outfit.
That outfit? It was a mini skirt.
Yeah.
That's not church.
Yeah. That's okay. Dressed up on a Sunday for what?
For what?
What's your Christmas tree?
To be fair, until I got my new desktop system this summer, I only had tablet or phone. I'm just whining about the teensy tiny phone keyboard that I can't see without my reading glasses. That is why I wear my reading glasses or my computer close-up glasses around my neck. I bucked that trend a long time ago because when you have to have your glasses on to read but you don't like wearing your glasses all the time, I've had them around my neck probably for at least 15 years. So Portland motto is keep Portland weird, and oh my God, it is crazy here weird. I know. If it wasn't for the ice, I'd be living up there. My parents tried to get me and my brother to move up there with them before I met Papa Cat. So, and they didn't bother telling us anything about it. So it didn't work because we wanted to stay here. They told us afterwards what they were trying to do. And we're like, because they figured, I think my brother at the time was looking at working at Microsoft. They figured he'd go to Microsoft and I could go wherever. So it was funny. Oh God. Hi, Antics. Getting better, but not completely cured. Yes, yesterday he was doing a lot better too. I sincerely think that we were basically giving ourselves asthma with one of our filters. One of our filters was black, and our HEPA system would go on every 5-10 minutes. Of course, neither one of us has ever had one of those before, so we thought it was normal. I don't think it's I think it comes on now maybe once an hour if we're lucky. So yeah, I think basically we're trying to dust ourselves out of there. Intel's up there too. Okay.
Oh my God, cricket.
Nosy question: was Papa a goth in olden times? Since he's a goth DJ, he's a goth. Period. End of sentence. He was never like in the videos that you make me. I wish he was. That would have been cute. But I didn't know him until he was 35. So, and him and his best friend at the time, his best friend was a scientist, a real live scientist. So those two would do Beavis and Butthead, which is hilarious. Watching probably the pooled IQ of San Francisco doing Beavis and Butthead. Okay, and I didn't know this until I started driving the best friend home because he would drink too much. So I would just stay over there overnight and he'd drive me back to my car the next day in another room. Because the funny part about it is that he had a crush on me. And he asked me to date him, and I said, no, I'm sorry. I have a thing for your best friend instead. I actually wouldn't be surprised if that might have been part of the breakup between them. So
He won't answer my calls. He won't.
Yeah.
Want nothing to do with me.
Yeah. So he moved back east and turned into human again. So I don't know what he does now. Zooties. Oh my God, that's great.
Oh no, I don't have Zooties. I have the opposite.
That was a great one. Zooties.
Yep.
Zooties. You were a goth? Of course you were. Then you
She said
probably.
she wasn't.
No, she said I was a goth.
She said I was never a goth.
Then why did she say I was a goth? What about this?
What about that?
Oh, that's Carrie Ann. I'm talking about
okay, sorry.
Melody.
Oh, Melody. Okay.
Not
sorry.
to call you Portland. I know.
Sorry.
Melody was a goth.
Yes. Okay.
No, Kay, you were a goth sympathizer, which means that you were the one person we all hang out with, which people would ask, are we eating you at the end of the night? So you can be a goth fellow traveler without being in uniform. That's where I am too. Yeah, see? Cool Melody. I was a little punk, fun time, still punk in my head. He ghosted your Papa Cat. Yes, he did. Such a goth conversation. Yes, it is. But no, there was always one person, two people who weren't goths, and especially if you're going to a club, because it didn't matter if you were dressed up or not. Not even high goth clubs. It was like you had friends, you had alliances that would help you out in the real world. So we'd be all hanging out at the coffee shop or whatever with the one normal person who looked like they just walked out of some Jimmy Buffett show, and people would always ask at least once, so are they keeping you around to eat you? Are you the one that they live off of? Stuff like that. And of course, since it was somebody who was hanging out with us, they would go, yeah, sure, about 8 o'clock. You want to come back? Be part of the show? So yeah, no, we can have goth sympathizers, and they dress and look completely normal, and they're just as messed up as we are, which is fun because the normals help us. That's the way we used to look at it before everything became, now I'm just some chick who wears black all the time.
I never slept in a coffin.
And I never slept in a coffin. No, I haven't. I did date and almost marry during the time that Papa Cat and I weren't talking to each other. I got engaged at least once. That was that was something for me to do when I was bored. To a mortician. So, and you know what? I was more goth than he was. So he actually looked at it as a real career, which it really can be. Look at, was it Caitlin Doherty? Is that her name? The something.
Ask a mortician.
Ask a mortician. She looks sort of gothy, but I don't think she's ever been full blown. So why do you have to? All she did was wear black. So let me see. Oh, they look like they work in the back.
Okay, they're just going to the truck.
Melody, I was always the designated driver. I don't drink. Yep, you're the Goldstone man.
Oh, let it all out.
Adam, most DJs don't trust goth DJ. Ian Floyd is pretty big here, and he doesn't goth it up. Who's Ian Floyd? Do you know?
I recognize the name.
He recognizes the name.
The two F's.
No, I swear to God, he got a life, and then he researches his new, because he's like the new goth DJ. He researches and put out the new goth stuff, like at club. But otherwise, it's like as we sit there and worship each other, don't have time to keep up on everything. None of our friends were required to present any particular way. We hung out with a lot of queer people, all different stripes. Yeah. Are you kidding? I'm surprised. It really sucks too. I don't have a picture because a friend of mine was a big drag queen here, and I don't have a picture with him and his friends like surrounding me, because I would have had one from Castro Street from Halloween. So that, and did I I want to get one of the sisters out here. Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, with which Cricket would have, or not Cricket, Fuzz would already have the link from. So they are a drag queen group who dress in nun drag with beards and mustaches, who do community service. They're the best thing on roller skates. So now I care less than I did before, thank God. You're right. All my friends were goth or punk. I was too afraid to look weird. Not much fear of that anymore. Well, it's not even looking weird anymore. Everybody does it. No winter wonderland. Hi, let it all out. No winter wonderland there. No, there's no room. San Francisco is pretty compact and has been for a very long time. To do the pyramid, there's the very bottom of it, they actually had to relocate what was known as Koreatown, and they didn't do a good job relocating it. So San Francisco is very expensive by square foot and has been for a very long time. So they wouldn't have been able to afford Clown Alley, which is the yellow thing at the end of the street. Ooh, I cleaned this screen and now it's impossible to like zoom. Up, wrong one. Ah! Okay, see that yellow thing right there? That was a burger place called Clown Alley that everybody went to. And when they went up for sale, somebody else bought it because Scientology could not afford it. So no, there's no winter wonderland here. I hate small spaces, so no coffin. I did sleep in my closet for a while, but that was during my Harold and Maude phase. So that wasn't... Sorry, distracted by the 5-buckle flea bugs? Sorry, got distracted by patent leather 5-buckle combat boots. Yeah, so no coffin, but I did sleep in my bedroom when I was doing my Harold and Maude thing. I saw the movie, fell in love with Bud Court. I was 12 or 13 at the time, and then proceeded to drive my mom crazy with fake unlivings for about a week or two. I think my dad asked me to stop doing it. Did they really take the bows off? If so, I'm wondering if they actually watched you and heard us trashing the decorations. No. You know what they did do? Is they veneered it or put clear coat on it, or maybe even cleaned it. Whatever they cleaned it with, if it was a clean, I want to know, because I have friends who could probably use this. The wood, but they didn't do anything to the kick plates, which doesn't make sense. So they took the gift wrapping off the doors, probably because number one, it's illegal. They were blocking the address, but number two, the ribbon would stick to the veneer. So, hi Bridge, how are you? Yeah, Adam's in the United States. He's back east like the rest of you. I certainly know the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, they are known for a fight. I hope so. I mean, please. It'd be weird. I mean, I explain it because of the quote-unquote normals that don't know them and would probably just freak out. But I thought I had a line into them because I want to get one here. At least. It would be fun to have a whole gaggle of them here. Because I don't know anybody anymore. I mean, when you went to goth, you sort of got out of the gay scene a lot, except for gay goths, which, if you ask me, had a worse time than regular goths or gays, because not only were they gay, but they, worship vampires, quote unquote. So, NYC, right. Thank you, Carrie Ann. She put the sisters' link up. Thank you. Adam, I sent you your Orion picture and a little bonus prize for waiting. Oh, that's so cute. I got the job in a coffin filler, as a coffin filler, free rent, but the apartment is tiny. That's a micro apartment. Oh my God. I wish I knew somebody who made films, because that would be really cool. Except nobody has a coffin anymore. That was so like 20s. God, even teens. So nobody would even have a mock-up of a coffin anymore. I don't know anybody who would. See, that's the weird part. The fact that I could actually think that. And do like, we've been watching the, excuse me, the How to Fix a Mansion guy. What's his name? The mansion guy.
Mansion guy.
The one we've been watching all the time.
Oh, I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Arvin something?
Arvin something. He did a bunker, like, I guess a while ago, and he did it seriously, which was hilarious. It'd be neat to get him to like do a micro apartment with like a coffin. I slept in the closet once when we were sharing a room with a snorer. I can understand that one, Cricket. Too many Americans go to jail because of bud cord. Oh my God. Yeah, I should have known I was doomed, because I was, 12 or 13 when I first saw Harold and Maude, and I got a major crush on Bud Cort. Yes, I dated nerds. The funny one was dating a nerd, they becoming too popular for me. So there's one that famously did that. A very pretty blonde nerd that I turned into a very popular person who dropped me like a hot rock. And was that like drug court but for weed? Oh, hi, Bob. Oh, you came in the middle. Sorry. Where have all the coffins gone? That's a good question. It's like, what did they do with their coffins? Because weirdly enough, once a coffin has had a body in it, you cannot use it over, ever. Alive, dead, never. So.
I can't keep. No fact. Is that civil?
Yeah, it's probably civil.
I put up Arvin's link. I found it.
Nerds are hot. Yes, they are. Well, that's the thing. I was a uber popular mean girl, and I kept dating, and I date nerds. Only one of my ex-boyfriends has jumped to the other side completely. So that's one and that I didn't find out, God, until we were in our 20s. He didn't know until we were in our 20s. So, yeah, it's very weird that someone who is in a scene has only have one ex-partner who's gay. I only have one. A lot of my friends can go down lists. I forgot if I liked you sewing back the sets. Bud Cort was great in Life Aquatic. I don't remember if I've seen that. Oh, he was my dream guy, I swear to God. A nerd who wore suits and drove a Jaguar hearse. Oh my God, you couldn't get any cooler than that. In high school, I would protect the nerds. Yeah. Oh yeah, unfortunately, my sweet, dear husband, who's like Mr. Fancy Pants, pretty much equated to the biggest nerd in my school. So I tell him I married so-and-so. Because of course we remember his name. And I'm like, I should have known better. So that didn't work out, did it? So those people brought their family, and their family think you're weird now. And they get to talk about them all week long while they're here. I'm sorry it didn't work out. That last kid who came out, boy, he was just like, OMG, that's weird. So I guess that, recruiting thing isn't going to work for you guys, right? Sorry, not freaks.
Was that 6, 7? Can I score that?
No, it's only
Huh?
2.
2?
It was only 2.
2.
Yeah. The rest of them,
It was.
well, the rest of them were across the street. If you want to say 4, because they came back to talk to those 2.
Okay.
So the other group, those were the ones bringing them here, going, "Oh, you got to see this! It's so cool!"
Yeah.
And their cousin running out and probably picking on them for the rest of the week, going, "You guys are weird." I am 6'5" back then, so no one messed with me. I am 6'3" now. I shrunk. How? Oh, you must be old, darling. I think I'm down to like 5'2". I topped out at 5'3.5". Seriously, my pediatrician knew it made a difference. So she used to give us our halves and 3/4 and things. So 1 out every 10 nerds has a 10% chance of touching a baseball, and they never get on base. Oh my God.
I thought that's why you was going with
Sybil. Only 47? Oh my God, darling. Then
Oh,
you need to start doing yoga. If you shrunk 2 inches already, you probably have bad back. Hey, it's my weekend guy. Ooh, can we see him? Can we see him? Can we see him? Reflection. Let's see if I can get him over here. Oh, it's not the weekend guy. It's the guy I'd never recognized. It's the glasses guy. That's the guy that walked out day before yesterday. So there should be a good face on him. But yeah, he's new here, or he's new that I've seen him. Then again, I've been here long enough to see everybody. Let's see, there he is. And he's walking away. It's like, it looks so creepy with the lights out. And you know, if a goth says it looks creepy, it looks creepy. My daughter, when I had her at 36, she shrunk me a lot. Ah, okay. That would make sense. I get fascinated by people that are, or by women that are that tall, but that's probably because my cousin's 6 foot. He does look unhealthy. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Papa Cat. Oh yes, Cricket. You made yesterday totally uncomfortable for me. All he kept doing was looking at me and giving me the "I love you" look. It was goofy. Sometimes he drives me nuts, but then again, I do it to him too. So yeah, we have the 2 sitting at the computers, and one keeps looking at me.
But isn't that the best guy? I thought he was.
Yeah. No, he was.
What's your nickname for him?
He's new, so he just came out Friday with the glasses on because he's the only one that wears glasses. No, I thought it was, that's Pantone guy.
Okay, that was not.
Yeah, no, that was not Pantone. I collect mini-sized people. My best friend is only 4'10". One of my close friends, I think, is 4'10". On a good day, but she wears like 6-inch heels to work in, so her combat boots. Haven't you ever noticed her boots are like at least 4 or 5 inches high?
Who you saw yesterday?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I guess I haven't.
Yeah, I know. She puts on a good. You think she's taller. The only reason I realized she was shorter is because I see her at home when she's not, because we work together a lot.
Fuzzy slippers on, yeah.
She had fuzzy slippers. They were the ones who we went to go visit for solstice. It was fun until our friends left, and then their friends left over, started talking about Burning Man. I'm like, oh my God, and Wasteland, and Worlds of Warcraft, not Worlds of D&D. It was just like, oh my God, I'm around uber nerds that I haven't been around since I was in my 20s. I'm trying to have a good time, but I'm working on a puzzle with Papa Cat, which, because this is my chiropractor, she's also said that I can go puzzle after I get adjusted on Monday, unless she doesn't want to see people, and we all know about that one. Oh, what did you say? Ah, okay. I have them under control. Sometimes the inmates are in the asylum. Isn't that true, Sean? Sabrina Carpenter is 4'10". Okay, who is Sabrina Carpenter? We're both like, you're going to say something really obvious, and we're both going to go, oh my God. So, yep. Actually, I have one of those neck things from my iPad. I got it for the circus.
What thing?
A neck thing. It hangs.
neck thing?
It can hang around my neck, and I can
Like you can
have my iPad. Yes.
Okay.
You never paid attention. It was. We were probably both working all those nights that I worked for the circus. So my bestie was a little person yeah. Almost got backed over after a meeting one night. Colon check. Sorry, just had to be dramatic there. She's.
Is that sus?
Oh yeah. So hopefully she's listening. What? So who's Sabrina Carpenter? Is it some prawn chick? I don't know any prawn chicks anymore. And yes, back in the day, I used to know a famous prawn chick because she was in Rocky. Trust me, it's weird to watch her latest movie with a room full of people. She's a pop star. Oh, a pop star. Pop star of what? Is she in a band? Is she by herself? It's like for a second I thought you were going to say Susie and the Banshees or something. I know, and I don't have my pop person anymore. My pop person, who was like a goth like me, she would make me listen to the top 10, the top 40, top 10, and then we talk about what we were listening to. So she's not around anymore. And she was the one who got me my first set of lace-up platform boots, I think, or recommended. They were a pair of $9.99 vinyl lace-up platform boots, and they lasted for almost 15 years. I got them at Mervyn's. So it's like, I miss those days. Now things you buy for $25 because, well, you figure inflation, $25, $30, they would still not last as long as those boots. I was bummed when those boots fell apart. So let's see. So they're all sort of, roaming around there. Yeah, you know what's weird? I don't talk to anybody anymore because I don't trust anybody anymore. When it gets to be summer and I can see what's under those coats, you can see her in the mirror, in the door, the red thing. She came here, she turned around, she looked at the doors, and I'm like, no, I don't feel like it. It's something about that walk. It's something about that walk. Look at the way she's walking. She's sort of walking.
I can't tell what the deal is there.
I think she was.
She was there earlier.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she is sus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now she's back. She's already carrying.
Yeah, she's already carrying a box from Nico. And she's going back in Nico.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're supposed to be doing with me today.
They should know better.
I know. This is what we're doing today. We're going to have people keep walking by her. Okay, well, the weirdest thing that's happened today is that Papa Cat was visited by a bird the bad way. Everything else is like, whatever.
And it wasn't even a parrot.
And it wasn't even a parrot. Didn't even get pooped on by a parrot.
I could take some pride in, playing the game. Freaking seagull.
Everybody's been pooped on by a seagull at least once. And luckily enough, his and mine was pretty much the same. Sort of a side glance. I got a side glance. It got on my arm. Very little, but it was like, now I'm in the party. Because everybody gets it at least once who grows up here. And the fun one is when it happens when you're in school with someone, because then you can all tease them. Maybe that's where paparazzi comes from. Because something weird happens at school and you'll have to go to the bathroom, but you'll get surrounded by everybody on your way to the bathroom to make fun of you. Children are evil. Hi, Twyla. How are you?
Hi, Twyla. Nice.
Sabrina Carpenter's aunt is Nancy Carpenter. Oh, that's Sabrina Carpenter.
Now you know who it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The band.
The Carpenters?
No, the guy who died, she took over. Linkin Park. She's Nancy Cartwright's niece. That's Linkin Park, right?
Oh, really?
Pooped on by a parrot is a new touched by an angel.
Yeah, nice. It wasn't a parrot, though.
It wasn't a parrot, though, so... But then again, I don't think I've known anybody who's been pooped on by a parrot either. So seagulls, yes. Pigeons, yes. But that's the thing. I didn't even see a bird.
I know, I didn't either. Of course I looked up.
You looked
that
up.
was a mistake.
Yeah. The fun part is when they look up.
Yeah, we know Nancy Cartwright is Bart Simpson.
Yeah, that I know. A few months ago, my car got bombed by birds in the morning as I was getting into my car to go to work. It was horrible. I tried to baby wipe. Oh, no, that doesn't work. I tried to baby wipe everything before I left for work, but all it did was smear. Yeah. Oh, she's a soloist. I thought she was the one who did Lincoln Park.
No, that's somebody else.
Okay, so they're all related to Nancy Cartwright? Because the other one is too, I thought.
Somebody will look it up.
So yes, never use a cleaning wipe on a poop stain on your car.
I know. It'll come out.
I actually probably even have shout things here in my purse.
It's okay. So
Ooh, I wonder if he'll let me.
it's a golden.
There is a couple of people sitting at the edge of Emily Armstrong. Okay. Okay. Do you know how anxiety impression it is? San Francisco. Great. Now I'm going to have to watch that when I get home. It took forever to realize that Madeline Kahn's suit was supposed to be a Louis Vuitton suit to match her, like, her car. Hi, can I pet your dog? What's their name?
This is Dash.
Hi, Dash. Oh my God, you're like my height too. I'll drive my. See, I won't show him because I don't put people in. So my chat will be going, I want to see him. Oh my God, how old is he?
He is 4 years old.
Oh my God, he's a baby.
Yeah, well, yeah, he acts like one.
What? Well, what is he? He looks like.
It's a golden retriever, yeah, but it's a blonde one. Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say you're so
Very light one.
You're so San Francisco, darling. You know
That's
that, right? You just have to be different, don't you?
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Have a good one. See, no, you didn't get to see him because he was sitting inside of an RV, and he was my height. Neener.
Yeah, that was cool. It's like, oh, parrots.
Now he'll get a parrot pooping on him.
It's like,
Actually,
go
no.
get the seagull.
Now that I've made fun of him, the parrot's going to poop on me. Want to know something funny? My screen is cracked, so I saw solo anus. Oh my God. And yes, the puppy was awesome. He was a blonde golden. He sort of looked like a sheep because he had like crinkled hair. And I was like, yep, welcome to San Francisco where we can't get weird enough. He's awesome.
That's a good, yeah. I'm like, what are you looking at?
See, that's why I need to go to Guide Dogs to find out if I can get, if I can sign up for a reject. That's a weird way to put it. I can't remember what they call them. But yeah, since I should be getting one for my nerve damage, since it's getting worse. Very little. It's starting to feel weird. But
Carrying a triplet.
and see, he's not paying attention to me either. Oh, yeah. Someone's carrying a dog, which is more important than me losing more feeling in my leg. Still, this is what I love about boys. So, I have a feeling it's it's too big for a Chihuahua. It's something. It's very cute, though. See, that's what I'd like. I'd like a dog I can carry, but then I need a dog who can, support me. You can't see the puppy, Dawn. Hi. No, Dawn. Unfortunately, the puppy's in the back of an SUV hanging out with his owner with the hatch up, and I can't figure out a way to get him in without getting his dad. And I don't do dads and moms because it's just polite, and people will let you film their dogs when they can do it that way. So they just walked by with the puppy. He looks like it looks like very mutt. It's very adorable, and he's holding on to that dog for real. It's like someone has definitely got a very happy dad. Even though he looks like he was rode hard and put away wet.
They're waiting to pick somebody up.
They're waiting to pick up a Scientologist. Oh my God. They're waiting to pick up a Scientologist, and he let me pet his dog. Oh, he's going to be in trouble. But then again, he was Australian. Wasn't he Australian?
Huh?
He sounded Australian.
The guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna tell them to stuff it.
But I
So
think they were just shoppers. I don't think they came out of the building.
okay, good. Because no, actually, I would expect an Australian to go, look, she wanted to pet my dog. Stuff it. They're the fun ones. Oh, wow, my hour has flown. Oh, he sounded South African.
Oh, wow.
Weirdly
Good
enough,
catch at him.
I sort of can't tell the difference because one of your uncles lived in South Africa, right? Or was it? No, it's my Aunt Mary. One of her brothers lived in South Africa. I thought one of your family moved there.
Australia, New
New Zealand. Okay. And I knew someone who was South African. And that idiot is South African, unfortunately. You know, the new president. He didn't sound like that. To me, he sounded Australian. This is my brother Mutt and my other brother Mutt, Newhart.
Yep.
Sybil, you're on fire today. I love it. But yeah, that was really cool. It's fun to have dogs my height. It's very like few and far between. The famous one is the velvet dog, who I found out what a velvet dog was when he was literally in my face, smiling. And so it was like, oh, so they are my favorite dogs. And velvet dog is a dog that has velvet fur, and everybody's afraid of them. So, too much Japanese food before bed? See, I love this. It's like walking in a non sequitur world sometimes. Oh, where's the car? Where's the car? Where's the car?
What car?
You said his car was here.
It's at the end of
Let's go looking for his car and see if he's got anything in it. That Mercedes belongs, I think, to a chef here. I thought it was... yeah, it might be sleeping. The other Mercedes Jeep I saw was the one that was decked out like a rapper owned it from the 90s. It had like studs on it and everything. And that was the guy who said, I hate you. So, I'm not playing your Squid Games. One of these days I should watch all of this stuff. Yesterday, the people at the party were talking about, what were they talking about? They were talking about a lot of things that we don't watch. So yeah, it felt like my 20s and 30s all over again. So that and the How Cool Birdie Man and Wasteland are. I am so jaded from those things. He needs to polish up his lights like I do. No, nothing, just water. Boring.
I know. Box of Kleenex in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Those gloves.
What gloves?
I couldn't tell what that box was.
Oh. It's Kleenex.
Clean living.
He thought it might have been a box of gloves. I'm like, what the hell is he doing with gloves in his car?
Gotta have something controversial back there.
Fun fact, the new heart opening was taken from unused footage from On Golden Pond, that I believe. That guy literally walked in front of me, or walked past by me, turned around, looked back. You know, I'm sorry, but this weird stuff does not happen every day here, no matter what people say. I don't know. People are weird. Oh yeah, I was looking at, what was it? 20 like stars now and then. And they were, it was like all the times that I remember specifically. They're all in their 60s and 70s. And I'm like, crap. Fun fact, facts aren't fun. Wow, that is cool. When I lived behind Fenway Park, people used to be in the alley behind our building, and when it froze in the winter, we always called it Golden Pond. I can picture that. I can picture. Did you see today on Golden Pond? It was like living in the lower hay. But yeah, I know. Bud card is 676. Yes, I know. Shoot me. Thank you. Child. Oh, no, you can't make me feel old enough. What? Why are you giving me that look? He's giving me that look like, see? I don't know. See what? Exactly. I think Papa Cat's lost interest in something. Not sure what, though. Scientology Cat asks, what are your crimes? Hi, Clark Ashton Smith. I wish I understood what that meant. Yes, CD. What is Carrie Ann doing? We haven't heard much from Carrie Ann. She's probably driving, teaching, doing something productive with life.
Minutes ago. She said hi to Dawn.
Ah, okay.
Oh, Dawn's here. Did you say
yes,
hi to Dawn?
I said hi to Dawn.
All right.
I always recognize when Dawn's here. Okay, if that car guy, did you see the car going back and forth? It's a smart car, or whatever the other version of a smart car is, parking, parallel parking. And I was thinking, if dude cannot park there, or chick cannot park there, there's some major problems going on. But she looks like she's probably a caterer. She's in a decent dress and beat up tennis shoes.
Wait, why did she put her hands
She's
up
going
there?
in Nico's. Maybe she thinks she has to pay.
It's a Sunday.
That's
Okay,
all I
they
can.
don't know that. They don't all know that.
No, they don't. Oh, God.
Just walked out of the side door.
Walt Whitman was inspired by drunken alley frat boys, hence the classic on Golden Pond facts. No facts, Sybil. I know that. That's got to be impossible. I don't care how weird the world is. I will not accept that. So I think we've definitely killed their Sundays. Remember, their Sundays used to be a lot more busy around here.
Yeah.
So I think we can say we did that.
Neener.
I know, neener. Caterer Hepburn was on it. Did you hear that? Did you hear me do that? And it's an hour. So I'm done with the boys. I'm going home now to go pretend that I'm going to go decorate. See. Oh, and to watch Carrie Ann tonight. KA should be on tonight, right? And what does that pyramid right now look like? Someone flipping someone off. So it's going to be, Fielder's Choice tonight. That movie could have been easy for Jane. I know. That's what I think too about it. Hugs and hugs, y'all. Go watch Carrie Ann tonight. You are on tonight, right, Missy? I hope. Hi, good vibes. I'm glad you've been listening. If you're lurking, subscribe. Chapter 4 tonight at 6. Okay, now you guys know for Carrie Ann tonight. So, and go check out Cricket's channel. He's got some really good videos going on. Yeah, I had to send you the pictures for tonight. See? Yep, love my people. Have a good night, you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao, Bella.